Hello and welcome back to my channel, everybody. When we last left off, I had completed the assembly layout for our table lamp in our D-size sheet. This lesson is going to continue on and place the views in their appropriate location, and if time permits, we may look at some dimensioning. So I'm going to start with the spindle. So to start with the spindle, I need to go up into File and open it. So I'm scrolling back into where I store all my files here. So spindle, I need to open this up. Here it is. So I'm going to be clicking back into the drawing file and I'm going to be selecting base view. And this is wanting to bring this in for some reason at an extremely large scale. It's saying 5:1 scale. We want this to be coming in at a scale of 1:1. So if you have this problem, make sure that you're doing this right now. Hit OK. This is going to bring in the front view of the spindle, and we're going to be creating a projected right side view. So I'm going to be right-clicking, going down to Create View, select Projected View, and click over to the right like this. All right. We're just going to take a quick look at our table lamp instructions, which is the machine shop sketches. We also need to include a section AA. So we're going to be sectioning through the hexagon. So we're actually reversing this. We're having this front view on the left side, and we're keeping the right side view of the spindle on the right side, right? So this is proper. We're actually showing ours as proper third angle projection for a cylindrical object. So we're going to be clicking back into here, and we're going to be going to section view, and we're going to be clicking into here and finding the center of that hexagon. So like before, we're going to find it, pull our mouse up, left click, come down to a similar spot in the bottom, left click again, right click, left click, continue, and we're going to create that hexagon like this. So that's fine like that. And if I want to actually remove some of this extra geometry here, what I can do is right click and then uncheck visibility. So that will clean all this up. So I can just be left with my hexagon, right? Much like we're seeing in this view right here in the sketch. So that should be all we need for our spindle. So we're going to be clicking back into here, and we're going to close out the spindle drawing. We're going to go to File, we're going to go to Open, and we're going to find the leg next. So we can open this up. All right. Clicking back into our table lamp drawing file, we're going to zoom out a bit. We'll just sneak this in a bit here. We're going to go, again, base view, and we're bringing in the leg. Now, the leg is being brought in at a ridiculous scale of 14:1. So remember, edit that scale to be 1:1 when you bring it in, and then hit OK. So we're going to bring this leg up to about here. We're going to zoom in on this, and we're going to right click it and select Create View Projected like this. Now, I'm not so happy with how this worked, so I'm going to be making an adjustment. I want to be, this is shown in the proper third angle projection, but I want to be able to see more details in object view, and the way this is being brought into the drawing file, in my case, I'm seeing a lot of hidden lines here I don't necessarily need to show. So what I can do is I can double click this into this view, and I can adjust this to look from the opposite way. So I want to make this my front view. Once I've done that, it reads mine as the back, which is okay. As long as I'm looking at the correct view I want and I've selected it, I'm happy with it. So I'm just going to hit OK, and it's going to ask me the following dependent view will be updated. We're going to say OK. And that's going to flip that around automatically. So now again, this is still correct, but I want to be able to see more object lines than hidden lines if possible. So this is the way I want to show it for my layout, and I want you to show it this way on yours as well. So now that we've done this, we've got our leg. We just need a basic 2 views for that. We're going to have some room here to throw the base. And the base is going to be more than 3 views. We're going to be adding a 4th view because we have extra details that we need to show on the bottom. So I'm going to be Xing the leg. I'm going to be going to File, going to Open again, selecting the base, hit Open, going back into the layout, and then going Base View. So it's bringing in my base as a scale of 1 to 1, which is exactly what I want. Scale 1 to 1 fits on this D-size sheet perfectly. For all the items, we're going to hit OK. And I'm going to scroll to this to be about right here. So this is going to be the top view of that lamp base, showing the diamond serration pattern on top. And what we're going to be doing is creating a view, a projected view down like this. And we're also going to create a bottom view because we have to be able to show these table lamp spindle leg holes here, and they're in hidden detail from this point of view, so we can't appropriately dimension them, nor can we do it with this front view. So we're going to create another view. So we're going to hit Create View Projected. We're going to create a bottom view below. Create. And what I'm also going to do to show some more detail is I'm going to create a right-hand view in this area, but I'm going to create another sectional view like I've done before in my assembly and as well as my spindle. So this is going to be called section CC because they're going up in alpha value as we go. So we're going to go to section. Again, we're going to find, actually you're just going to redo that one here. So section, find the midpoint. So you have to click into the view first, then you can just find with your mouse that center point. And again, come off it, a little bit of height, click, keep the line straight, come down to a similar position, keep it even as best you can, left click, right click, and then left click, continue. And this is going to create our base, our right-hand sectional base, like this. So what we can do here is we can dimension all the details of the drilled and reamed holes if we'd like. So that's going to take care of that. So that's all my views in their appropriate layout. So before I get started with dimensions, I'm going to be wanting to label all the parts. So we know that item number 2 is the spindle. So I'm going to be going up to annotate. I'm going to be selecting text. And I'm going to be drawing a box right underneath. And I'm going to be typing 2 dash and then all capitals spindle. I'm going to block this off. I'm going to increase the text size up to 0.240, something nice and large. Right click, left click, OK, and I'm going to move it somewhere centralized between the front view, right side view, and the sectional view. We're going to be doing the same thing for the leg. So again, we can grab our text. This is item number 3, leg, and the same thing. Increase our size, hit OK. And that goes in the middle between these two views, and then lastly we're going to have our base. So one more time, text, and then right click, left click, OK, to escape, and we have that labeled appropriately. So our spindle is going to need some centerline annotations. So we're going to be going into annotate, which we're already in. We're going to be selecting center mark. We're going to select the center mark, the most outer diameter, to apply that center line. And we can also use a center line from here to here, which will give us the center line going through the spindle. And we're also going to be placing a center mark on the hexagon here for this circle. We're also going to be placing a center mark on the leg here. Always remember to select the largest diameter so the center line extends the way it should. And we can also do this again here. We'll try a center line. We'll go from here. And again, we've talked about this before. We'll just oh, this is giving me trouble right now. We just have to escape out of the command, and then we can just drag that up. Again, the object line is denser than the center line, so we won't even see it in the plot, so this is okay. We're just hiding it inside here. And we have to do similar things to the lamp base, right? We're going to be having a center mark here, and we're also going to be having one here. Very difficult to see, but we have to go through and click on these lamp leg holes that are in hidden detail. We're also going to be doing the same thing here. And again, we also have center lines to show here. So again, I can't pick up the center like I want. So I'm just going to use a bisector center line from here to here. And I'm just going to stretch this one up like that. And again, the cutting line will overlap or supersede the one on this drilled hole. So I'll just do one more over here. And we got to keep these things similar. So just make sure that one's not super higher than the other. And that should be it for now. So that's pretty much your layout with all your labels, all your centerline annotations. And then the next lesson we'll begin to look at the detailing, dimensioning of all the parts. So until that time, good luck, take care, and I will talk to you soon.